I had never house trained a puppy before. As an adult, my first puppy was a St. Bernard. I had to train him quickly, as this breed of puppies grows at an alarming rate. I was not looking forward to cleaning up messes that were the size of elephants. Tank, a rather appropriate name for a St. Bernard, was about 12 weeks old and already 45 pounds. He was an adorable ball of fur, just like most puppies are. He was never ever inside of a house before I adopted him. After a visit to the vet and some specific instructions from her, we had a nice, easy way of house training him. Within 2 weeks of bringing my new fur kid home, he was fully potty trained. My second puppy, Fur Kid, was a Great Pyrenees, and by using the same method with him, he was also fully house trained within 2 weeks. All of you dog lovers out there, wouldn't you like to know the secret to this nearly unheard of phenomenon? I want to give everyone the knowledge that I have learned and utilized with success. In this speech, I'm going to give you all of that information, along with some tips on how to better cope with the nasty little habit all puppies have that are chewing anything that is or is not bolted down. The first thing that you have to do is you have to make sure you have frequent trips outside during the waking hours of the puppy. They have very small bladders and very small bowels. They can't hold them very long. You have to get him or her used to going potty outside in the grass rather than on your carpet. This also allows him or her to get his scent into the grass, and then there's more scent in the grass than there is on your carpet or your indoor flooring. If sometimes accidents happen in the house, don't get discouraged. It's going to happen. But don't scold your puppy. Don't rub his or her nose in it. When you're potty training your child, would you rub his or her nose into his training pants? No, of course not. Do not spank your puppy. Actually, accidents are your fault, so smack yourself. While the puppy, if an accident does happen in the house, your best bet is to catch him in the act and take him immediately outside. And then go in and clean up the accident with paper towels. Even if it's urine, you can mop it up. Take the puppy with you. Take him outside and lay the paper towels into the grass. Then his scent gets into the grass. And then you can allow the puppy to smell the area, and before long he'll figure out that's where you want him to go potty at. Then you need to praise your puppy when he does go potty outside. Praise him, praise him, praise him, and give him a treat. You may want to consider kenneling your puppy while you're away and during sleeping hours. He will wake you up if he has to go potty in the middle of the night. Now that we have the potty training down pat, let's go on to chewing. First, you need to go on a shopping spree. Buy all kinds of toys and chew toys and treats for your puppy. Try out all kinds of different materials. Figure out which ones your puppy likes best and buy a lot of those. Then purchase several types of treats, different varieties, different colors. Make them really appealing to your puppy. When your puppy is chewing on something that he's not supposed to be chewing on, don't scold him. Just take away the forbidden object and give him one of his chew toys or a chew stick or something that you would rather him chew on. And praise him when he takes the toy or the chew stick. And if he chooses one of those toys on his own rather than your shoes, make sure you praise him and give him a treat for that too. If you have a persistent puppy, you can use some rubbing alcohol and rub it on the objects that he's chewing on and not supposed to be chewing on. It's not going to hurt your puppy at all. It's just going to make it taste bad. And that he won't want it anymore. His chew toys and his regular toys are way more appealing than the rubbing alcohol taste. When you do catch him chewing on something that he's not supposed to, When you take that forbidden object from him, you tell him, no, 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 this is not yours. And then give him one of his toys and say, this is yours. He'll figure it out. And when your puppy voluntarily takes one of those toys rather than your shoe or, the table leg, make sure you praise and give him a treat and offer to play with your puppy. Now let's talk a little bit about effective and non-effective methods of scolding your puppy. Don't ever strike your puppy. Never, never, never. It just harbors fear into your puppy. You don't smack your child for discipline, do you? No, I didn't think so. You only touch your child and your puppy with love because he is essentially your fur kid. When your puppy is misbehaving, just use a stern voice. Tell the puppy, stop, no, no. And offer an acceptable behavior for him to do. Say, the toy or go outside and play. It's kind of a distraction. And when your puppy does see the unacceptable behavior, make sure you praise your puppy and offer to play with the puppy. I've given you an assortment of information of how to properly train your new puppy into a well-rounded puppy and a dog to be. After hearing this presentation, I hope the next fur kid that you have join your family, you will have the tools and the know-how and the knowledge of how to train him properly and effectively and easily. I hope that your human family and your future fur kids have a long, happy, enjoyable life together.